3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh, shit. What up? Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RSS feed. I'm Toby McMullen. You know that. You clicked on this. You know the deal. Come on now. Thanks so much for tuning in. Drop a comment. I appreciate them all. I have sources out there who read them because I'm too sensitive. It helps, and God damn it, thank you so much to everyone who shows up week in and week out to enjoy some shenanigans with me. It's God damn it, it makes me feel so good. Even though I am a day late and $1 short, I'm truly one of the all-time head cases. I could get on here. Oh, life was crazy. Now I just freaked out. I freaked out. I've said I'm a fraud. I a lot of negative self-talk, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to have a good goddamn time. That's for a long time I would look at the camera and I would imagine everyone who's ever been mean to me the other side of it, but now I just realize it's just friends, it's school, it's people trying to vibe out and chill and kick it, and I hope that that's what you're doing out there. I hope you're enjoying your week. You're maybe it's your day off, maybe you're kicking back, cracking open a frosty brew at, 11 a.m., ignoring phone calls from your ex-wife. You're not checking the mail today. Nothing good's ever come in the mail. You ever opened the mail and had something good? Not once. Only good thing comes in the mail are packages, and they don't go in the box. That is, the box is for things for people who want stuff from you. The box is no good. You got to listen, folks, you got to stay clear of the box. Enjoy the packages. Let the box pile up and fill up. And if you're like me and you live in an apartment, then you get to find out that the person who lived here, 2 tenant cycles ago is drowning in medical debt. And that's part of the fun of big city living. No, big city living scary. It's scary out there. You got to stay in your apartment. You got to not go outside. No kidding. You got to get out there and you got to see what's going on. Oh man, top story today, hot off the presses. Are you following the trial of the century? I know you're thinking, what am I talking about, OJ? No juice here, man. Or am I talking about Johnny Depp versus that lady? Also, I had a weird thing on my scalp, and I'm so terrified of it showing. Dude, I am the worst. I just can't. I'm not professional. I can't, sit down and be like, I'm gonna mask the thing I'm most insecure about. I'm just gonna point it out. It's like I'm trying to get ahead of the bullying. I'm just like, the bully's coming up to me, and I'm like, my dad left, and I have a small dick. I'm just Eminem 8 miling it, dude. It's fucking steak. Trial of the century, dude. None other than the man himself, the Afroman, versus the police. Come on, tell me you're not tapped in. You're not? I'll fill you in, buddy. I got your back. Don't worry. That's what I'm here for. All right. So Afroman is gonna get sued by the police because he got high. No, he didn't. If you're not up to speed, please allow me to tip you off into what's going on. All right. August 21st, 2022, Afroman, the man himself, got raided in Ohio, which I think Ohio, it's Afroman and Dave Chappelle, and that's the Afro-American population of Ohio, pretty much. They're the two guys out there. Afroman, he's living out in Ohio. He's got a nice piece of property out there, right? Little kind of ranch vibe this guy's sitting on. And the Adams County Sheriff's deputies on August 21st, 2022, raided his, I don't want to say compound, because when you have a compound, it makes it sound like you're up to illegal shit, right? Compound, to me, says, I'm making my own dynamite. If you live on a compound, you're hunting things that shouldn't be hunted. You're doing some trapping, right? And not like urban versus rural trapping, very different, right? Rural trapping, we're catching raccoons and snares and, snakes and things like that. Urban trapping, we are trapping crackheads into a never-ending cycle of addiction and economic oppression. Very different. Trap house in the woods, very different than the trap house in the city. All right. So Afroman, they raid his home on suspicion of narcotics, probably a safe bet, low-key, and kidnapping, which, I mean, Afroman, listen, when it comes to kidnappings, the potheads aren't doing it. I mean, petty theft, sure. Stuffing, a frozen pizza under a jacket, or, making off with some cookies, or hitting up a Whole Foods hot bar and getting some chicken tendies on the house, sure. That's pothead crime. Kidnapping? That's cocaine stuff. That's a guy doing a rail and going, where we just take him. Like, that's not what the weed heads are up to. So they raid his home. They don't find shit. At which point, Afroman, they take a bunch of cash. I'm trying to see. They're charged a file, but the deputy seized $5,000 in cash. I mean, when I got high was a long time ago. He's probably not keeping racks like that laying around. Of which Afroman claimed $400 was missing when returned. And now you're saying, why would the cops steal $400? And to that, I will answer, you've never been arrested. When I was arrested in 2017, I was sent down, and I wound up in Central Bookings downtown in Manhattan, and I had to make a phone call, and I had somehow gotten my wallet back. I can't remember if I got my wallet back. That doesn't make sense. They would have given it. I had it, though. They gave me my wallet. I had my wallet in the cell, which doesn't make any sense. But they stole about $24 off me and all of my loose change, so that I had to place a collect call. That being said, I doubt I had enough quarters to make a call work at the time. But maybe a nice, polite officer was doing laundry that day. Could have broken a $5. Get up with some quarters so he could call his moms. So Ohio cops stealing $400, that's a car payment. Why not? If I'm rating Afroman, I mean, it's just that scene in The Wire, dude. They just look across at each other and they just stuff a little underneath the vest. I can see. All I'm saying is that I can see it. Afroman then makes an incredible music video, which you haven't seen it. You got to see it. Very funny, where he just made a song, used just all the security cam footage all over his house. Also, Afroman, why you got so many cameras in your house? Red flag, that's weird. You're not a trusting person. You should look inside yourself. Now, that being said, they did come in handy because they made you a nice little viral video. So, what are you going to do? I am vehemently anti having cameras in your house. Ironic to say as I speak into a camera and microphone, but they're purpose built and they're not running all the time. They serve a very specific function in my home, which I'm in the home setup again today. I do think it looks nicer in the studio, but this is my kind of vibe, and that just is what it is. So Afroman for the past few days has been dealing with the cops, and they're basically suing him for defamation and saying that they caused them mental anguish. The kind of bitch acid lawsuit one would expect from like a suburban HOA president, right? But like anytime you're claiming mental anguish, you after that paper, and I respect it. It is what it is. Afroman trial. All right, but the key to this whole thing is that the drip on Afroman has been just top shelf. Wow. Right with the ads. ABC Eyewitness News. You motherfuckers. All right, boom. We'll just do this. All right, look at this suit, dude. Full 3-piece American flag suit. Afroman still got it. He's got American flag aviators, American flag jacket, American flag tie. This guy loves America. I love Afroman. And he's been owning. It's been awesome. He, they were basically like, he was basically, his whole argument is like, no, 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 no. They did that shit. What are we talking about? He coined one of he coined one of the officers, Officer Pound Cake, or maybe Lemon Cake, off Afroman Lemon Pound Cake. Because in the footy, this kind of rotund officer of the law like looked at a cake that was on his counter, and so he's just, that's lemon pound cake. But he made another song, Lemon Pound Cake. Mama's lemon pound cakes, who taste so nice, it made the sheriff want to put down his gun and cut him up a slice. Go on, Afroman's an American hero, dude. I love Afroman. I saw him live. I saw Afroman as a youth. Afroman. So the school I went to for high school was in Williamstown, Massachusetts. And there's nothing really in Williamstown besides a pretty good pizza place, an independent movie theater that showed just the fucking, you know, the kind of movie where it's all I can. That's too graphic an example. It's all in black and white, and everyone's just talking about their ennui, which is like, get over it, dude. We all got that. Shut up. The only other thing in Williamstown is Williams College, which is like old school Northeast frickin' white college, right? You know, very boat shoes. You know what I'm saying? And like all colleges, they have a budget for musical acts. So we catch wind that Afroman is coming to town. Now, a couple intrepid young youths such as ourselves, Saturday night, what are we going to do? We're going to go see Afroman, bro. Obviously. So to get there, we had to, just like old school Goonies adventure style. So me and a couple of buddies, we go and we sneak across this golf course that was in between us and the college campus. At which point we got high, some on some old school Philly Blunt type stuff. None of this electronic vaporizer, dab rig, none of this bullshit. We're talking about, we got high like the Pilgrims, okay? You know, a tobacco leaf and some Mary Jane, and we didn't complain neither. We walked 3 miles uphill both ways, covered in Axe body spray, to go see Afroman. And I'm trying now, this might come as a shock to you. The memory of this is a little hazy. I remember getting to the concert and none of us had tickets. And some of us snuck in. I did not. Because as we walked up, we got there and he's playing Because I Got High. Opened with it. Mistake, Afroman. Mistake. You got to close with that, because I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't know any other Afroman songs at the time. Still don't. I know there's more. He's got some Because I Got High, One Hit Wonder, Hunter Got High, Whack Rap, She Won't Let Me Fuck. I remember She Won't Let Me Fuck. Yeah, that's good. A Homeboy Can Survive, the Liquor Store, Pimpin' Pennsylvania. All right, I put in Afroman hits, and they are being loose with the term hits. Okay. But it was my first experience at a concert where I realized I wasn't as big a fan of the person I was seeing that I thought I was. Has it happened to you? Have you gone and seen like a band or a rapper or whomever, and they play the song that you love so much and that you're there for, and you just go, yes, this is the best, and you're singing along everywhere because I got high, and then the next song starts and you go, oh fuck, I only ever listened to the one. it's it's a weird experience, and then you're just there and you're faking the lyrics like you know them, but you don't. Oh, that shit sucks. Best lyric faker I ever saw in my life was John Feidelberg, formerly of KFC Radio over there at Barstool Sports. Came out to the Menzingers show I went to, and he had never been in a mosh pit before, so I was like, "Come on, you gotta come mosh, it's fun." And he was in a full winter coat because it was fucking freezing, and he's bouncing around this mosh pit, smiling ear to ear, singing along word for word, to the point where afterwards we get out of the pit, we go back into the little quote unquote VIP section. It was at this place, La Passion Rouge, in New York City in the Lower East Side, which is like a little rock club. VIP section was a small riser with some chairs and a table. VIP sections never as cool as you think they're going to be. It's VIP just means I would like to sit down, please. That's all VIP is. Anyone who tries to flex a VIP anything on you, you go, shut up. They didn't even have free water. It's always overrated. It's never worth it. VIP stinks. Gen Pop. That's where the vibes are at. So we sit down to the VIP section. I was like, dude, I didn't know you like these guys. And he goes, oh, I don't know anything. I was just mouthing along so people wouldn't know I didn't know. People wouldn't think I didn't belong. Damn, hell yeah, fights. Pretty sick. This episode is sponsored by Row. If you're looking for more confidence in the bedroom, get Row Sparks. Row Sparks are 2-in-1 prescription treatment for better, longer erections. They dissolve under your tongue and work in 15 minutes on average. Put a little spice in your sex life, put a little pep in your step, a little B-man de Spilette. That's a French spice. That's good riffing. Row connects you with an online medical provider so you can connect with them around your schedule. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off your first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with a provider at row.co/dynamite to find out if prescription Row Sparks are right for you. That's row.co/dynamite for $15 off your first order. Sparks is a compound drug product. Compounded drug products are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For safety information, go to row.co/safety info. Now let's get back into it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other. I've been to a few concerts where I wasn't as big of a fan as I thought I was, and that's a real tough position to be in when you're finding out in real time that you're a total fucking poser. That shit sucks. I'm trying to think of one that comes to mind is I saw Head Automatica in high school. Does anyone out there remember Head Automatica? Head Automatica. If you don't remember them, they have this song, Beating Hearts Baby, that was so catchy. That was just like, maybe is this love for real? I can't sing. I cannot sing. I sing in such a way that ruins people's nights out at karaoke. They turn all the lights on. They ask everyone to leave. It's really bad. It's bad. I cannot sing. Baby, is this love for real? Lemon in the heart to feel. The beating of your heart, baby. The beating of your heart, baby. Oh, I just hear the clicks of people closing this video or swapping to an audiobook or anything to get away from the gravelly, guttural sounds of my singing voice. But I saw Head Automatica, and they were playing. It was one of those instances where a band has a breakout song that sounds nothing like the rest of their catalog, right? Like, I remember being in the crowd and the lead singer going, well, we came up with this song. We were trying to think of the most, how did he phrases it in the douchiest way, in a way that made me feel like I'd got, that I was like, fuck, I fell for their ruse, dude. It was like, he was like, we wrote this song and we were like, we want to make the most derivative pop song possible that says nothing and means nothing, and that's this song, and that's why you're all here. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? I never got why bands hate their big hits. Like, I get it, you want people to love everything you make, That ain't gonna happen, buddy. Speaking from experience, that's not feasible. I've said this before that I would love to have you write 8 jokes you tell them the rest of your life. Everybody loves you. That sounds awesome. Writing new stuff, coming up with new stuff is so it's very challenging. But yeah, like so many bands right now are touring. I mean, I just saw me and the Big Dog saw why is their name escaping me? The Wonder Years, awesome band, doing the 10-year anniversary or the 20-year anniversary of one of their albums, and it fucking ruled. So those bands out there who are like, ugh, and here's the one you all are here to hear. It's like, yeah, we're all here to hear it, dude. That's sick. You should be hyped. You fucking nailed it when you were 19, and then you got weird in your 20s. Play the old shit. Yeah, but he's playing Because I Got High. We're all high, and then he starts the next song. My friend's like, we got to get in there. And I was like, I don't think we do, dude. I'm kind of good. So we just turned around and went and got more stoned on the golf course. It was a pretty good night. But shout out to Afroman. The verdict is going to drop tomorrow, I think. Jury deliberates. Lawsuit. All right. 4 Minute City created a song video recorded. The deputy sued, saying the video and related publicity subjected them to ridicule, mental distress, and danger. You ran around his home with a bunch of assault weapons looking for drugs and kidnapping victims that weren't there. Shut up, pussy. They also accused Afroman of making false statements, which I don't think he did. The jury began deliberating shortly before noon. The trial began Monday and wrapped up Wednesday morning. Quick, turning around, in and out. This has got to be a civil case. During his closing argument, attorney Robert Kiplinger explained to the jury for specific amounts of money for each of the 7 plaintiffs based on how much pain and suffering they went through. The highest amount. All right, let me read that actually. During his closing arguments, attorney Robert Kiplinger asked the jury for specific amounts of money for each of the 7 plaintiffs based on how much pain and suffering they went through. The highest amount requested for Lisa Phillips, $1.5 million. Holy shit. Brian Newland and Randy Walters are each seeking $1 million. Lastly, Kiplinger asked jurors to award $400,000 to be divided among Sean Grooms, Sean Cooley, Justin Cooley, and Mike Estep. I used to know a guy named Sean Cooley. He's the fucking man. He was a comic in Chicago. He later went on to be a writer for High Times. No clue what he's doing now. But he did one of the best bits I've ever seen, in which he did it was like it wasn't, maybe not Ryan Phelps. Who was the other like dummy swimmer back in the day? It wasn't Phelps, it was the other guy doing a Subway commercial, and he did it in this garage. It was like fucking 34 degrees outside. It was freezing in this garage, and he came out in a Speedo and goggles and a swim cap, and he pulled, it's the best piece of magic I've ever seen, and he's not even a magician. He pulled a full Subway footlong out of his Speedo. It was unbelievable, and you couldn't see it. It was so good. It was so impressive. I remember like crying tears of laughter at just the image of a fucking giant sub coming out. So good. But yeah, shout out Afroman. He's got to win that. There's no way. There's no way. But that's got to be. But if he does win, dude, stay off the highway, bro. They're pulling you over for everything, man. You just can't drive anymore. If you got beef with the cops in your town, that sucks. You do not want to be on a name-to-name basis with the police in your city unless you are related to them. That's those are guys, people in your local area. You want to know your name. Your bodega guy. All right, dude at the Chinese takeout. Okay, maybe you're a laundromat person. Person at the coffee shop. You walk in, they go, "What up? Oh shit, I got your drink." That you bartender. That's who you want. If Officer Barbrady knows you by face and name, that's not good. Unless it's like some real Leave It to Beaver type stuff, and it's like, yeah, everybody's cool. In which case, sick. But yeah, shout out Afroman. I mean, he's gotta win. Speaking of Chicago comedians who make me laugh so hard, did you guys see this Connor O'Malley video? Do you know who Connor O'Malley is? Is that, does his name ring out in the streets? If you saw him, you'd know him. He's one of these guys. Um, he's in a lot of the this guy. He's in a lot of the I think you should leave Tim Robinson world stuff. He's so funny. He's married to Adie Bryant. He's just the man. He had a small part in Friendship, that movie that I did not enjoy, but was everybody watched. He played like the crazy neighbor, the yell in the garage. Great guy. So fucking funny, dude. He's on Joe Pera Talks with You, if you ever watched that show. But he's so funny, and he makes these videos that are so mind-bendingly incredible. He had a special about AI where he did it as a it was like he did it as a presentation of the head of an AI company presenting his new AI product to the crowd. Brilliant. He's so smart and so good. And he put out this new video about the what is it? Irish man, Irish Zionism. It's incredible, dude. It's like 6 minutes long. It feels like it's 30 seconds long. And it's just the perfect parody of every AI slop, dog shit viral video that you see that's just covered in graphics and it's just polluted to suck your attention out of your brain like some sort of viral succubus. And it's so good. You got to go watch it. It's my favorite video I've seen this year, I think, so far. It's so goddamn funny. But that being said, he's getting a lot of flack for the use of AI in his videos, which is like, dude, that you don't get the he's using the thing to lampoon the thing. It's crazy. It's like, that would be like if someone was like, The Onion is whack because they present it as news. Like, what are we talking about, dude? Come on. AI is whack, but god damn it, is he funny. Just a little something there. I don't have a whole lot on that, I'm not gonna lie. But what the thing I want to know I'm such a psycho that I watch these videos and it's like they have like set pieces and massive casts and it's like he's just doing it for fun and it's like, how does he pay for this, dude? He's got like real actors. He did one, if you haven't seen his other one, you gotta see it. God damn it, he's so good. About pipes and rocks that turns into a cabal of elitists. It's all shot on GoPros and cell phones. It's fucking brilliant. But he hires like celebrity impersonators. It's so good. But the thing that makes me really laugh about this like manically created incredible content that this guy does is him just like thinking about him like laying in bed next to Adie Bryant, like the sweetest, nicest lady in comedy, just being like, yeah. So then it's gonna go to the cops POV and it's gonna be body cam footage, and her be like, sounds great, buddy. Oh, you're so creative, Connor. It's awesome. They're like cooking eggs, and he's like, yeah, and then I'll whip my dick out, and she's like, fuck yeah, that'll be awesome. I don't know why that makes me giggle so much, but it does. God damn it, he's good. You gotta check out his shit. If you haven't seen it, it's awesome. And I think that the use of the thing you're making fun of in the thing is smart and good. And people shouldn't be. God, people are dumb. I gotta get off Twitter. Oscars. The Oscars happened, baby. I think I fucking nailed it, by the way. I think I frickin' nailed it, dude. I don't remember what my predictions were, but I'm pretty sure I fucking nailed it. Oscars, Super Bowl for nerds. I was grossly underprepared for this year's Oscars, which is fine. I think you should watch movies you're excited to watch. You shouldn't watch them just because they're nominated for some fake ass award show. But hey, that's just me, man. All right, best director. Oh, went to Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. Called it. Checked all the boxes. Said that before. No surprises there. I have been seeing a little bit of pushback for that movie, and I think a lot of it is deserved on the low key. So that's no surprise there. And this I did see. Best actor, Michael B. Jordan's Sinners. Awesome. He killed it. He should have gotten it. Classy suit, dude. Oh, it's like that's like some nice no collar. That's just, dude, that's a sharp looking gentleman right there. Hell yeah. Hair lined up perfect. Good job. Good job, Michael B. I could take a note out of that guy's book. I'll tell you that much for free. So yeah, Michael B. Jordan's Sinners. No Timothy Chalamet snubbed. A lot of people are saying it is because he talks shit about the ballet and stuff. Fuck that. That's so whack. But no surprises. Very funny though. Immediately following the Oscars, the Dune 3 trailer drops. Guarantee it was held because they wanted to put frickin' Oscar Best Actor winner Timothy Chalamet on that bitch. And they had 2 versions sitting in a Dropbox somewhere. they had the with Oscars and without Oscars final peer underscore 2 post. Any video editors out there know what I'm talking about? Nothing like shipping off a final video to a client and having them say, hey, how about 9 more changes? And you go, fuck, Rinse do. Well, I'll get right on that. So yeah, shout out to that. Also, the new Spider-Man trailer dropped. I don't care about superheroes anymore. My childhood is officially over. And it's sad. Oh man. Is it part of getting old? Is this like a universal experience, or is this just our reality? That it truly feels like the world that you grew up in is gone. It will never return, and it's only going to get worse. That like the unrelenting gauntlet of existence is just like there's like a wave of societal bullshit that just keeps crashing. Like you're in one of those wave pools that malfunctions and you're just drowning with your homies at the water park. Or is that just me? All right, homegirl from Hamnet wins. Hell yeah, shout out to her. I would have liked to see Emma Stone pull that out, but what are you gonna do? Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. Shout out to it. Best Supporting Actress. The homegirl from Weapons. Shout out to her. She's great. Have you guys seen Ted, by the way? Whoever plays the mom in Ted is unbelievable. The TV show. Oh, it's just wonderful for the whole family. You got to watch Ted and you got to watch the Scrubs reboot. They're good. Best Adapted Screenplay, One Battle After Another, for sure. They cleaned up. Best Original Screenplay. Oh, that's the Cougs, dude. Ryan Coogler, Sinners. Hell yeah. This guy is just the coolest guy to ever live. He's so tight. I saw an interview where they were like, what's your best movie? And he goes, oh, mine. I made Fruitvale Station when I was 23. I made the best movie I could at the time. And then I made Creed, and I was 28 years old. I made the best movie I could at the time. Then at 30 years old, I made Black Panther. I just made the best movie I could at the time. Now I'm 38. I made Sinners. I try to make the best video, the best movie I could at the time. And now they're no longer mine. I spent 2 years on each of those projects, and now they're y'all's. And that's for you to say if they suck or if they're tight. And I was like, dude, fuck yeah, this guy's the man. And not whatever the opposite of code switching is, authenticity. That's Ryan Coogler. The man does not switch it up at all. He's just 100% himself, and I love that, dude. Unlike someone who went on Club Shay Shay recently, and boy was he doing black voice the whole time. Man, that's embarrassing for that guy. You just can't be doing that, dude. It's so whack. All right, best animated feature. K-pop Demon Hunters. No surprise there. Fucking the most streamed movie of the past year on Netflix. Hell yeah, shout out to him. Foreign flick. Sentimental Value from Norway. Hell yeah. Documentary feature. Wow, this guy is sweaty, dude. Oh, that's gotta be so brutal. This guy is straight up double chin and brow sweat, man. Oh, this guy just farted. She's smelling it. She heard it. Mr. Nobody against Putin. Cool. Good for them. Animated short. Hell yeah. Oh, this guy can't believe it. I love it when people get recognition they work so hard for and then they finally get it. Best cinematography. Yes! Autumn Durald Arkapaw for Sinners. Let's go. Fly ass suit. First female winner. First gal to fire up the IMAX cams. That rips. Good for her, man. Fuck yeah. Costume design. Frankenstein. Boo. 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 Best documentary short. Didn't see him. Film editing. One battle after another. All right, cool. Yeah, yeah, sure. I fuck. Why not? Live action shorts. Who watches the shorts? If there are some like independent movie theaters in New York that screen the Oscar shorts. No way. Not me. You'll never catch me dead in there. I only go and watch long pants. I only watch Academy nominated long pants films. I watch Trousers, god damn it. Oh, it's so stupid. Okay. All right. Best original score, Sinners, of course. Hell yeah. Man, Sinners cleaned house, dude. K-pop Demon Hunters takes home the best song. Best production design, Frankenstein, which is like, sure. I don't like how the movie looked, but those sets were elaborate and badass, and hell yeah, good for them. F1 wins best sound. Yeah, sure. It's hard to capture the. That's tough. Also, I've been seeing a lot of. Are there any F1 heads in the chat, dude? I've been seeing a lot of outrage over. Formula One's new thing is that all the cars are hybrid. So you basically have these badass fucking booster rocket electric engines that they just that are basically like I saw someone say that it was like the mushrooms in Mario Kart. And I was like, that's fire. So they're basically just popping mushies to boost past each other, and everyone's saying that that's whack, and that to me seems cool. Why wouldn't we want more lead changes? What about that is whack? It seems awesome. But I guess like if it's not combustion engines, man, it's for dorks, which is kind of true, unfortunately. I've never met someone who drive a Tesla that I think that 80% of the people who own Teslas just like to, like if we have microaggressions, we should also have micro tortures, right? And I think one of the micro tortures in life is being in the backseat of a Tesla and them just giving you the worst car sickness you've ever experienced in your life because of the regenerative braking. If you don't understand how a Tesla works, most of the people who drive a Tesla drive it using regenerative braking, which basically uses the friction from the tires spinning to recharge the batteries. So you drive with one pedal. When you release the pedal, there's the regenerative braking kicks in, and that's so it doesn't coast necessarily. It's like a more grinding, friction filled coasting, and that's why you feel like the start and stop. And I guess it's not as bad when you're in the driver's seat and you know it's coming. But man, that shit sucks ass as a passenger, dude. Regenerative braking is fucking worst. Best visual effects, Avatar, Fire and Ash. Who's going to see these movies? I've been on record. I turned off Avatar 1 as soon as they said unobtainium. I was like, dude, you gotta come up with a cooler name than that. We can't obtain it. It sucks. But it just looks like a video game cutscene, the whole movie. I watched that movie and I'm just like mashing the X button and pressing start and all the shoulder buttons, just trying to find out what I got to hold to skip this shit. It's fucking awful. But I mean, people love it, I guess. But hey, man, shout out to the winners. Shout out to the losers. It's just an honor to be nominated, man. I think Konando did a good job hosting from the couple 2-3 clips I saw. Yeah, shout out to those guys. Also, I would like to be able to talk about like current events and like the new, but like not necessarily the bad things, like more things that are nice. But I think that what I've learned in the recent weeks is that Trump is not a gamer. I mean, regardless of your political affiliation, this guy does not like games. And why would I say that? Because we all know, everybody knows. I mean, come on, people. You know what I'm going to say here. The Esports World Cup is held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and I think that's off the table now. And I mean, guys, where are these Counter-Strike guys going to settle their beefs? I mean, Call of Duty Champs is one thing, but EWC, I mean, it's the biggest event of the season. Just the guy who's only cares about the war because it affects his fucking his esports interest. Oh, that guy's out there, and that guy's real. If there's one thing that I've learned, it's that if you can dream up the worst guy imaginable, he's fucking real. Yeah, I mean the Swampfest just happened, and Swampfest, I made a whole video on it. If you haven't seen that, and you're watching this, I would be surprised, but you should check that out. I think it's probably the best video I've ever made. I didn't edit that video for a year because I thought it was dog shit. By the way, I was like, I blew it. I'm a failure. This thing is terrible. And then I just edited it together finally, and I was like, oh, this is really fun. This is sick. But Swampfest just happened this year. Carnival theme, so tight, or circus theme, so tight. Massive, crazy obstacles out there in the middle of nowhere in Florida. But I gotta say, man, it just doesn't seem the same. They banned fireworks last year, which is unfortunate. That was the worst / best part of that event, was that it made it feel very dangerous. Like the constant explosions. I mean, I left there like properly shaken, like traumatized, from just things whizzing past my head and explosions all around. So that is a bummer. But then at the end of the thing, they burn everything down, and that's sick, right? That's part of what makes it so cool, is that they build all this crazy shit. Shout out Trey Jones, the guy who's the brainchild of that whole thing. And because of this crazy drought in Florida this year, they couldn't burn anything down, and it's just like, damn, dude, that sucks. I mean, the obstacles were sick, dude. They were so sick. Swampfest 2026. I wonder if there'll be images. Probably not. This is all old. That's the year I went with the pirate ship. This is it. Boom. So they built this crazy fun house that's like, shout out Dig BMX as I jack their thumbnail. They built this whole giant, this is the main obstacle. It's this like scary fun house. It's like a giant clown's mouth that you ride out of into there's like a quarter pipe to flat to huge bank with like massive hubbas, and this picture does not do this obstacle justice. It's so big. I watched the Thrasher edit that came out today on it, and it's so fucking impossibly big. I cannot believe people didn't get more hurt. It's so fucking gnarly. And it would have been so sick to see that be on fire, but they couldn't do it. So I think they're going to do like a 1-day event once it rains, where they're going to just have, you can go for free, and then they're going to burn it all down. Just doesn't hit the same, man. It's unfortunate. Hard to have a lawless event. That sparked me to where I wanted to go to more crazy shit like that, but they're hard to find events like that, because it's like, okay, Electric Forest, that's a crazy music festival, right? What you quickly realize is that it's a cool experience, but it doesn't make for like a cool video. There's no real danger. It's just people doing Molly in the woods. That's not what I need. I need like I need people who are skydiving with chainsaws. I need some fucking juice, dude. Yeah, but man, shout out Swampfest. Shout out all the people who go down there and act a damn fool. Just the chlamydia riddled denigens. I don't even know if that's the right word. Who will attend that festival. But yeah, man, thanks so much for tuning in. Something to take the edge off, keep you entertained while you're eating your cereal, while you're doom scrolling, whatever it is out there that you're doing. I appreciate it greatly. Thanks so much. Drop a comment, leave a like, do all the shit that everyone who makes videos asks you to do. Because as we all know, content creation is the video game of trying to get people to click on your stuff before they click on other people's stuff. All right, you guys fucking rule. I appreciate you more than I could ever say, and I'll catch you guys in a week. Later.